Jesimein squad? It is your boy Jesimein, and today I'm in the flesh. We in real life and we talking about this right here. You probably can't see it clear, but I don't know. I'll work on that later. But this is like, I guess they were talking to a developer about the future Division and what they think about it, like whether they're going to keep updating or whether Division 2 may be on the cusp, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's in talks, we don't know, all speculation, but we're going to go through it today. We're going to see what's up with that, because I know a lot of people who just came to the game are like, oh my god, this game's lit, I hope there's a Division 2 so I can start at the beginning. Maybe you might get your chance, we're going to see. So, the title of this article is The Division Dev on Possibility of Sequel and Continuing to Support the Game. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the whole article. I'm just going to read the quotes because obviously that's the important part. We're going to see. Okay, let's see. So he said, I don't know what developer this is. It says, I think it's a wonderful, wonderful brand that has so many potential stories in it. There's a lot of things we didn't do in the Division 1 that are interesting to look at for the brand. Poltfelt, so it's Poltfelt. I don't know who that is. I definitely think there's lots of space for continuation, which is beyond just keeping the Division online. So let's focus on that real quick. They said there's a lot of space for continuation rather than just keeping Division 1 online. So that's obviously, I mean, that's an Easter egg straight to it. It's saying basically we don't want to keep Division 1 online all the time, or I guess support it, because Division 2 could be coming and there's a lot more room for them to do the story that they wanted to do. So it says, but I can't talk about that much right now. But if you don't talk about it, keeping the Division online and feeling fresh, however, remains very much a focus for the studio. So, I mean, obviously, they've been getting more players and they felt, you know, obviously 1.8 came and has a big update, big increase of players because it's free and all that stuff. And they want to keep the game online. So, obviously, 1.8 is not the end. I mean, that's an obvious. Just by reading this, even if it's not, even if they didn't confirm it, I honestly think just because they said that, basically they want to keep it online, that's obviously they have more and more things they want to bring that they didn't get a chance to because they had to iron out all the problems, you know what I'm saying? So he also says, I think of supporting the game and players as a kind of relationship. As long as you go to another date with your gamers and you feel pretty excited about it and they seem pretty excited too, that's not when you stop dating. Okay, I read that all wrong, but basically he's saying keeping us excited keeps them excited, and they keep making more, and it keeps, like, you know, it's like a giant circle on that. I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, with 1.8 update, they brought a lot of people back who were looking for certain things that this patch brings, and they're excited for it, which means they're like, oh dang, we have more players, so let's put out something else because we like this, and they're gonna keep that going until Division 2 drops. But going into another thing, he says, a long time ago we assumed that we would have a much smaller player base by now, because we thought it would be developed into many RPGs develop over time. So the same way most RPGs, they kind of die over time. But what has happened is that, in fact, with each patch, okay, so listen to this. This is real right here. This is what the developer's saying. Each patch since 1.4, the player base has been increasing. I've seen a lot of people who say the game had died a lot in between that, but according to them, and whatever data they have, the player base has been increasing across their platforms. And obviously, they said responding to the player base has been a key reason Division continues to see updates. Massive wants to honor the fans, and that's not something we can do in one easy stroke. So basically what they're saying is they need multiple patches to fix the things that the community wants. So what does this mean? You know what I'm saying? Jesimein, what do you think? You just talking, bro. Listen, I think Division 2's coming without a doubt. There's no way with all the... First of all, let's eliminate all the bad patches in our head and whatever we think is broken with the game. Division was a success, bro. It blew out records. They sold crazy amounts. It was a hype factor. So let's just say, let's be Mr. Monopoly for a second. Let's say I'm a business person. I broke all kinds of records with Division 1, regardless of people thinking that the game was bad now or whatever. I'm not going to make it Division 2. There's no point. That sounds ridiculous because you made so much money by putting out the first one, and let alone putting out a second one if you have the hopes of fixing. Let's say they just revamp it and they, you know, they go above and beyond and try to make it like the major AAA. You know how much people will come to Division if they implement the things that are working, like the hype, like battle royales and maybe like private matches, all these different things they didn't get a chance to program into the first one. Now they have the time to develop. I think there's a lot of possibility that it's pretty much obvious that Division 2 is going to happen regardless. There's no way. Financially, it would be stupid not to have one. Player base wise, it would be stupid not to have one. Division was hype. Division was supposed to be the it game. You know what I'm saying? It was when that trailer dropped. that trailer, when that trailer dropped, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of people were like, this is the game, and this is gonna topple Destiny, this is gonna topple that's what it was that big of a deal from them, and it was their first game. So now that they got their, you know, they got their, let's say Division 1's their mistake. They got their mistake in the game, and they're still working on it. They're still testing things out, seeing what's working, and they could take all the things they learned, right, and put it into the second one. When they do that, I don't know. Division 2 might be stupid lit. And obviously what this guy was saying, he says it's very important for the studio and even Ubisoft. So Big Daddy Ubisoft is saying, look, we need to keep this game online. You guys are getting players, you know what I'm saying? You know, do your thing. So my speculation is when he worded it saying, you know, there's so much more continuation with the story, like he kept putting emphasis on the story. Story is important to them, and in order to get some more story, I mean, they're not talking about bringing a massive story DLC to the game. They never told us anything like that. What they're saying is, look, we'll pick up where we left off with Division 2 with all the things we learned, and we get to introduce a story. So now we know, wow, we should have put more in the story. Wow, we should have did this. We should have did that. Let's all put this in the second game. Kind of what Destiny didn't do, and make the game that they wanted to. They said with 1.8 patch, it got closer to the game they wanted to make. So this goes to tell you that from patch 1.1 to 1.6 or whatever, they didn't feel this was the game. They knew in their head, this isn't the game we wanted to create. So being that we came across this flux of people who are showcasing they're still interested in our game, this gives us hope. You know what I'm saying? Why not pick up the pieces that are progressive for us and putting them in the new game and rewrite everything, all the mistakes, iron out all that stuff with the first game and produce a second one. It's just like I burn let's say I'm making a pie, right? And I burn the pie, I mess it up. You know what I'm saying? But the sauce is, or like the topping is good and everything. Okay, let me do the same thing I did with the topping because people like that. That was good, and avoid burning it because now I know I put too much heat on it this time. So now with the whole new game, it's not like a patch where you have to rewrite and go around things that could possibly be broken. You get to a clean slate. You have a whole a year or two, because that's how long development is, or however long they take to rewrite a game and do it right. You know what I'm saying? Where the trailer matches the game. Especially now that new technology is coming out, they get to use the Xbox One X, the PS4 Pro, and the new PC graphic cards. We might get something lit. You feel me, squad? We might have some longevity coming up, and that's kind of how I see it. Let me see if I missed anything else. He said, Polfelt went on to elaborate on massive news and Division going to run project movement. Okay, so basically what they're saying is they're getting closer to where they wanted the game to be, and wherever the game was at that time, they weren't even happy with it. So it goes to show you they are taking it seriously. They see that this has a lot of potential, and I mean, I don't know, they might deliver for us. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to let you guys, get you guys in on this. I saw Skill Up tweet it about basically hinting Division 2. I mean, this is pretty much this is the biggest hint you'll ever get. You know what I'm saying? He basically snitched on themselves by wording it like, oh, basically we have intentions to keep it online, but that's not our focus. Basically, their focus is taking whatever they learned from this game and put it into the new one so that we have Division 2. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Division 2 done right? Bro, all those crybabies that said the game was dead, they'll be back. You know what I'm saying? We'll be having fun, bro. Once again, like that feeling we had when Division first came out, that we have a chance to get that back just in greater detail. So I think at the end of the day, will Division 2 come? 100%. If you're asking me, I say 100% guaranteed Division 2 is coming. When? I don't know. And whether or not Massive is going to do it or they're going to hand it to somebody or have, or work together on it, I don't know. But I do believe that is their focus. I feel after this Avatar game, that's what they're going to be doing. They'll be crazy not to. This is their bread and butter. As much as people are saying it's bad and this and that, yada, yada, people are still playing this 2 years later, bruh. You drop a Division 2, you're back in the running for #1 for a while. Even big streamers, Summit and Lyric and them, they're trying it out. So imagine if you drop Division 2, you drop a battle royale with it. You drop private matches with it. You drop a real co-op story with it. You feel me? Real story, like genuinely rich story. You continuously work on your PvP elements. You continuously work on your PvE minutes. You read Dark Zone 5.0. Rogue 10.0, whatever you gotta do by that time, get it right. Make the Dark Zone as big as it was supposed to be with the open world You have the power now, since Xbox One X can handle that. There's no excuse hardware-wise. You can do it. And that's where I feel Division 2 will be, bruh. It says GG for other games. You feel me? That's it. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this, man. Hey, look, I'm excited for it. I mean, this is low-key hype news for me. If you ask me, this is straight hype news. I mean, you're just going to get hyped up. Division 2, man. Who's not going to be hyped? If you're a Division fan, why would you not be excited about anything revolving around Division 2? Hey, that's just how I feel. But thank you guys for watching. Much love, man. I enjoyed this. We might have to have some more videos like this. You feel me? Because this is hype. I like talking about this because I don't get to really talk to you guys about this kind of stuff because I'm too busy putting out videos. This is real speculation. This is what we need. We need good news like this. Because that means more effort's going to be put. If Ubisoft comes down and puts the hammer and say, we're helping this, we get a better game. And when I mean we, I'm talking about the Division community. You know what I'm saying? We need it. Lord knows we deserve it. You feel me? So that's about it, folks. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support lately, man. 30K gang. You know how we do. Squad is lit. It's about to be Christmas time real soon. Merry Christmas to everybody. And yeah, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Your boy is out.